Freshman, Patrick Seabig. Freshman, Landon Greaves. Freshman, Lily Irwin. Our sophomore is August Jones.
Okay, good evening. I'm going to be the guy behind the camera. The man who led the ball, the talent, Mr. Jonathan Rigger joins us for this special broadcast tonight. Thank you so much for doing this. It's one night, it's beautiful night, and it's senior night for these kids here at Marathon Park.
Thank you, Simon. Enjoy to be out here. Wonderful, like you said, September evening, Friday night to enjoy some high school football. Kickoff is going to be about 78 degrees, light breeze. It's a wonderful night to be outside and watch matchup here between Remsen St. More than once tonight, we'll be getting some appropriate sponsors this evening. Carpet and floor covering, Matchin Insurance Agency, Pinnacle Performance, Dave's Roofing, and American Bank, and Westel. Many thanks again for the support to make this broadcast possible. And as we do gather tonight, and as we enjoy a football game ahead, we have both teams coming from different backgrounds with last week's results. Remsen St. Mary's was on the road, at home against River Valley. Ended up with a 56-20 victory. In that game, we had 102 passing yards, 233 rushing yards, a lot of ground attack taking place.
Second time my camera. Folks, stick with us here. We just lost our camera. We're going to momentarily pause this and reboot the broadcast. Don't go anywhere. They can still hear us on the audio side. But
all right.
My camera giving me a little bit of a fit, so we'll clear this technical issue up and be right back. Stick with us.
For tonight's game, Rich Crow, Tyler Anderson,
welcome back. And we are back in action here. And we'll see if we can keep our camera. Just having a little technical issues. I know it was blaring in the sun. Things were a little heated up. Hopefully.
Already heated up. But as we do enjoy a nice, cool evening here, again, thank you for bearing with us. And before we disconnected, just highlighting last week's performances, Remsen St. Mary's was home against River Valley with a 56-20 victory. Through the air, 102 yards, on the ground, 233. And talking with first-year athletic director Jared Shutt today, quarterback Blaine Harpenaugh will not be available tonight. Jackson Bunkers will be taking over under center. Harris Lake Park comes in with a 0-1 record. They were on the road with New Alfonda last week, lost that game 7-54. So tonight, Remsen St. Mary's looks to continue their early season momentum. Harris Lake Park looks to turn things around with a home matchup tonight.
Wide receiver Damon Brownmiller. Number 13, Jackson.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, when we're right under the loudspeaker, so we apologize a little bit for that, but
we will do our best to compensate again.
We'll get things rolling. We've never been known as quiet, shy guys have.
No, we have not. And as the football game gets going, so will our continued chattering along the way. But we thank you again for joining us tonight. Simon Fuller doing the broadcast on the feed, and John Riggert here giving us some commentary along the way. We'll be shortly with the coin toss here, and it was senior night. It is senior night here at Harris Lake Park, so a few seniors honored early in the season here for the years they've put in and the time enjoyed as part of the football team.
Number 1 quarterback, Early Tone.
Some starting lineups here.
We've got our starting lineups being introduced.
With senior night, a big crowd on hand, nice crowd on hand, a beautiful night to be out here in Harris Lake Park, and appreciate the hospitality here. We're doing a great matchup on this evening. As you mentioned earlier, just thankful to all of our sponsors who make the broadcast possible. Couldn't go without you, so thank you. And if you're watching tonight and you see one of the sponsors pop up, make sure you stop in their business and thank them. Appreciate all the coverage they're able to bring us throughout this football season, some volleyball games as well. Hopefully get into the basketball season of winter sports, but one step at a time. So just a couple minutes away from kickoff, and we're going to get this 8-man game underway. I'll tell you what, Mr. Riggert, it's been a while since I watched an 8-man game, and I'm kind of jacked up about this. I know once upon a time my brother played for Riverwood before they had consolidated, and a lot of offense is what I'm expecting tonight.
Yes, we will. We'll take a short moment here and listen to our anthem being played.
Westel Systems, TV that's in tune with your needs. Surf the web, download music, stream videos, you name it. Bundle your service for instant savings. Westel Systems, westelsystems.com. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover, Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa, and we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at polardigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Polar Digital Solutions on YouTube.
And thanks to the Harris Lake Park Pep Band for playing our national anthem here. We are just about ready for kickoff here. Again, on this beautiful night to be outside and enjoy some 8-man football. And I will speak personally, 8-man football is a new thing for me. I've seen a couple games before, and you can expect some points, you can expect some yards, you can expect things you wouldn't get normally in an 11-man game, but enjoyable, and they certainly fit these schools well. And Remsen St. Mary's has had some great success with that in the years past, and they hope continues on this year as well. And early on in the season, it's really hard to gauge after 1 week the abilities of a team as you're kind of clicking and getting things together after a few weeks of practice through the month of August. But tonight we will have a even better look at what's going to take place and how the rest of the season will look ahead. It appears that Harris Lake Park will be receiving. Remsen St. Mary's will be kicking off tonight as we shortly begin the game. Kicking off for Remsen St. Mary's will be number 26, Jeremy Konk, a senior. And we'll see how field position sets up early here for this game as he gets ready to begin our game tonight. Deep for Harris Lake Park, number 9 and number 6 is Lucas Gunderson and Tice Gunderson. And here comes the kickoff. A short kick picked up on about the 2-yard line. And about a 6-yard return. Harris Lake Park will, Remsen St. Mary's, Harris Lake Park will begin then on their own.
Wolves will take over 1st and 10 from their 9-yard line.
From their own 9-yard line will begin their first drive. It is. We'll get the yard lines figured out here as the game goes on. Starting out in shotgun formation. Looking to go deep right away. And had it in his hands just last second. Knocked out there. A good defensive play there by number 23, Tyler Hempel. Intended for Colby Penning, who had the angle and had the moment for a catch there. But again, a good way to start the game, trying to get some yards and get some points early, which brings up 2nd down and 10 from...
Yeah, good aggressive play to start off the game.
From Harris Lake Park's own 9-yard line. 2nd down, 10 to go. It's a handoff, breaking it outside. And a little team tackling there by Remsen St. Mary's. Way to be on top of that. And Looks like a loss of about 6 yards there, which brings them to their own 4-yard line. So already 3rd and long, backed up against their own end zone. The Remsen St. Mary's defense has come to play early so far tonight. Well, 3rd down and 15 from the shotgun formation. Quick pass out and looking for some room, and once again Remsen St. Mary's is there and stops it short, even loses a couple more yards on that, so we will be seeing our first punt of the night early.
All pass complete from Stone to Gunderson will bring up 4th down for the Wolves.
And back to receive the punt, Brendan Fish for Remsen St. Mary's. Where early on here you see a statement made on top of things with the defense there. In the back of his own end zone, clean catch, clean release, and Brendan Fish with the bobble, but regains possession, looking for an opening, and after a few yards made there after the catch, Remsen St. Mary's will be starting on about their 36-yard line for their first drive of the night here.
Hawks take over 1st and 10 from the Wolves' 35-yard line.
And the Remsen St. Mary's team getting the play from the sideline. And again, we have under center tonight Jackson Bunkers. In shotgun formation, a motion right up the middle. He takes it himself for, looks like it'll be a first down, a gain of about 11 yards. Just like defense made a statement on their first stand, so the offense makes a statement on their first play. Good first down run to begin things here for Remsen St. Mary's. Once again, a little more up-tempo, receiving the play from the sideline as formation sets. And looking to go through the air this time. And an open receiver. Excellent throw and catch to Damon Brownmiller. And just over 2 minutes here into the first quarter. Remsen St. Mary's on the board early with an early touchdown. About a 20-some yard pass. Again, wonderful execution there for the first points of the night and the first touchdown of the game for Remsen St. Mary's. Looks like they are going for the 2-point conversion and readapting formation to kick the extra point. Plays in the huddle. Formation begins on the offense. And again, a shotgun formation. Going through the air once again and through the hands of number 8. Defender was right there, had the catch been made. Brings up 2nd down, 10 to go from the 12-yard line once again. And defense making a few rotations. Sean Cronin's going to take a short break on the sideline as 2nd down comes up here from the Harris Lake Park side of the field on their own 12-yard line. And looking to pass once again, a short one and short as well to the receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Had an open receiver, but once again the defense was not far away and looked ready to tackle had that catch been made. Brings up 3rd down, and we'll see again if the Remsen St. Mary's defense can stay strong for one more down here for hopefully again another change of possession. And from the 12-yard line, 3 wide, 1 in the backfield, and looks like a screen pass, but again, Remsen St. Mary's right there
Just
on top of that.
Just all over it.
All over it.
Been swarming.
I'm wondering if they got a guy in the huddle hearing those plays being called, but just, you can tell, well-coached defense, staying in their spots, staying disciplined, and that's been evident so far, even 3 minutes in out of this first quarter, 9 minutes left, and already 7-0, already 3 possessions, and 1 more possession to change here shortly. Back again to receive is Brendan Fish from the Harris Lake Park punter. Low snap, but caught, and may have misjudged that a little bit, but Brendan collects it and looking for blockers, trying to take it to the other side, and gets tripped up on the 20-yard line.
Yeah, just sort of a line drive punt there. Got a little more distance than he thought.
It did. I think, as soon as they saw that thing keep spinning, it was right over the head. But nice job collecting it quickly and getting what he could out of that.
Yeah, really a good defensive effort by the Wolves that time. Usually the bigger the punt, the more lanes are opened up for a big return. So a shoestring tackle there that maybe saved a big return.
May have saved a big one. And as the play comes in again from the sideline, and as the formation gets set with one receiver wide, shotgun formation, looking for a run, and Harris Lake Park is on that one. May have gained a yard or two, made something out of that, but Harris Lake Park was on top of that one.
Short gain for the Hawks.
Brings up second down. And we'll see again, looked like last week there was a nice mixture. There were 15 pass attempts, and there were 39 on the ground. So about a 2-to-1 ratio. We'll see how tonight that holds with the game approach. Snap is received. Looking again, faking the handoff on the outside, running up the middle. Maybe even a short loss there. Brings up about 3rd and 10 from their own side of the field on about the 20-21 yard line. We'll see what play they see. Seems effective for this down and distance here, as you want to keep that momentum going. Certainly with an early score and to keep a drive alive. Defense certainly doing their part, but offense hoping to make a little more out of this drive right now. Got a back behind the quarterback, and the snap received and looking to pass. There is some pressure, and he is taken down just behind his blind side. Did a nice job hanging onto the ball as he was being tackled there. Certainly didn't lose any possession that way. They're going to be looking to punt now, a loss of about 10 yards. Going to bring up 4th and 20 for the first punt of the night for Remsen St. Mary's. Punting will be Ryan Willman, a sophomore. Looking back deep to receive for Harris Lake Park is Lucas Gunderson. As the players get set, we have the punter on about the goal line, and it's blocked. It is blocked. Somebody sneaked through the line there and recovered, quickly tackled, and as any game is a game of momentum, that was a big momentum change, and we'll see if Harris Lake Park, with that quick turnover, that block punt, and the best field position they've had in 3 possessions so far. They'll be starting on Remsen St. Mary's 20-yard line.
And I think they're going to take one of their mandatory breaks.
All right, we have
sanitized, so we can step aside as
we have a COVID break, and as we do, we'll take some time and acknowledge those who make this broadcast possible tonight.
Considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
And we're back after that blocked punt. Harris Lake Park with possession on deep on the 20-yard line of Remsen St. Mary's. But first play, there was a looked like a hands to the face, a face mask on the offense. Don't always see that call usually against an offense, but that's going to be 15 yards deeper after that play was snuffed off for about a loss of 3-4 yards. Tack on another 10, tack on another 15 against Harris Lake Park. So after a block punt and deep in your own territory, what you want is a big stop, and what never hurts either is a 15-yard penalty to get you back on the right side of the field. So we'll be looking, replay first down there as that was accepted.
15-yard penalty against the Wolves.
So about a 1st and 25 for Harris Lake Park as they try to get something going offensively. Really, every drive so far, Remsen St. Mary's has been on top of it, whether a pass, whether a run. We'll see if that continues. Quarterback's in shotgun formation, receives it, looking to throw. We have a completion, a short completion. Tackle made by Alex Schroeder. Right on top of that play after the short reception. A gain of a few, which brings up second down. And about 20, a little more than 20, 22, 23. First completion of the night for Harris Lake Park, but again, Remsen St. Mary's right on top of that with the Alex Schroeder tackle. As they come to the line again, 2 receivers wide. To the side of the quarterback, looking for a quarterback run this time, and once again, Remsen St. Mary's right there. Tackle made by Levi Waldschmidt, senior for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, makes the tackle. Minimal gain once again, which brings up 3rd and long. So again, after that block punt, what could have been a big momentum shifter here for the way the game's been going, Remsen St. Mary's has responded quite well with another big defensive stance so far. So they come to the line. I would anticipate a pass, maybe a screen pass attempted here, but nope, looks like a normal drop back and a little miscommunication there between the receiver and the route and the quarterback. Brings up 4th down, and this far into territory. We'll see what decisions made here to try to beat that back with the punt or just go for it.
Being kind of a no man's land almost.
It is. It's a tough call.
But with the 4th and 23, also, you just assume pin them deep and force them to drive at the distance.
The likelihood of converting 4th and 23 is not high, but it does.
I'm no statistician.
No,
I agree with you.
No, and you're not a smart man. We know that, Simon. But looks like they are going for it, and they are. They are passing, looking. There's a rush on, buying some time, and looking for a receiver, looking for someone open. And at some point here, there's a fumble now.
It wouldn't have mattered either way.
And it doesn't matter either way, being 4th down, who the recovery is. But again, great defense. We'll call that a defensive sack, with the defensive backs doing a great job on the receivers. Looked as he scrambled, looked a few times, and everyone was covered and had no option but to eventually take the sack there. So Remsen St. Mary's will start in much better position. After that block punt, they responded great on defense and look again to keep offensive momentum going on this drive. Taking the snap here and looking again to capitalize on that is a long pass, a great catch, and step for step, what a great reception, great throw. Another touchdown for Remsen St. Mary's. Some of those things are the best times to try a big play once you've had a big defensive stop, momentum's going to try to go deep, and Remsen St. Mary's, the Hawks certainly did.
Yeah, he couldn't have thrown that ball any better. I mean, he was in full stride and still was extended to catch that ball. Great catch and pass there.
And the Hawks lining up as if they are going for 2, and they are. It's a running play, and he's tackled. I'm sorry, he did step out.
It looked like he did run in. His momentum took him in, but he did step out a little early.
He did step out, so we will not take away the great throw and the great catch, but we will take away the touchdown. We are looking at for the moment, 2nd down and 6 now from the Harris Lake Park side of the field, looking to get that touchdown that was just short on that long reception. And tried a few times to run up the middle. That first play of the game went for 11 yards. Since then, it hasn't quite worked out as well. But you keep chipping away on those things, and only takes a missed tackle or two to break it for another long gain. Brings up 3rd and 6, 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Run or pass, either option on the table here with the offense, the way things have been going. The shotgun snap is received, and it is a pass. It is a slant pattern, and touchdown, Hawks. Nice throw once again, and nice slant pattern run there right over the middle, and just enough to get it over the goal line after the catch was made. So the long-awaited touchdown is here, 13-0, and we will see what the Hawks opt to do here for their point after attempt. In the formation like they're going for two, but once again they move it around. They're looking for something there. There may be a time where they see something they like defensively and go for that two-point conversion, but for now they'll go for the extra point to be kicked, and it is up, and it is good. Second extra point is true for Jeremy Kunk, putting the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks up 14-0 with 3:22 left here in the first quarter. And as mentioned with Fuller Digital Solutions, I invite you to follow their Facebook page or subscribe to their YouTube channel for Remsen St. Mary's and area broadcasts, but also for the sponsors to make tonight possible. We give big thanks to EverTech, to Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering, Matkin Insurance Agency, Pinnacle Performance, Dave's Roofing, and American Bank and Westel. We'll also mention if you would happen to lose video here, certainly different locations pose some connectivity issues once in a while. Bear with us along the way. If that does happen as the broadcast goes on, we'll do our quickest job to get things back, but we will hope that there are no more interruptions or issues as this broadcast takes place tonight. Kicking off once again shortly will be Remsen St. Mary's. Harris Lake Park will be receiving. Harris Lake Park just not generating much on offense at all so far. I don't believe any first downs had at all. Remsen St. Mary's has certainly responded, whether it's run, whether it's pass, they've been there. Pressure's been there for the times passing has taken place, and even on that block punt that put Harris Lake Park on a favorable field position on Remsen St. Mary's 20-yard line. Big defensive stance took place, and with that long touchdown drive that puts us at 14-0 with 3:22 left here in the first quarter. Harris Lake Park is getting ready to once again receive now their third kickoff of this first quarter. They were the opening receiving team. Remsen St. Mary's lining up to kick off, and once again it will be kicking off number 26, Jeremy Kunk, for the Remsen St. Mary Hawks.
Jake Gilmore, Lucas Gunderson to receive.
And the whistle has blown, and the kickoff once again is coming. Once again, a shorter one that's going to take a hop, this time fielded cleanly by number 8 for Harris Lake Park. Finds an opening, but brought down just short of their 20-yard line. Nice job from Remsen St. Mary's shedding some of those blocks and getting the return man short of the 20-yard line. Which brings up first and 10 then for Harris Lake Park.
From their 20-yard line.
Yeah, and really just a game of momentum, and as you mentioned, Harris Lake Park had some good field position. Penalty kind of stifled that, turned it over, and St. Mary's just struck fast like they did that opening drive, and now they're in the driver's seat at the moment.
They did, and we'll see if Harris Lake Park can generate some offense. Still no first downs. They are looking to do it quickly with the deep pass that is caught. Just over the shoulder. Nice touch and nice reception by Dylan Meyer of Harris Lake Park. Tackle quickly made after the reception. So the biggest play, the biggest gain, and the first down for Harris Lake Park so far in this game. So we will see what they are able to do with this drive on Remsen St. Mary's 27-yard line now. First and 10 with 3 minutes left here in the first quarter. Looking to pass, this time a short out pattern. And quickly on top of that, once again for Remsen St. Mary's is Alex Schroeder on the tackle. Completion, but only for about 3 yards there, which brings up second down and 7 for Harris Lake Park after that long pass and reception to put them on the Remsen St. Mary's side of the field. The play is in, being brought into the huddle now. Remsen St. Mary's defense is ready to go once formation holds and that snap comes. Harris Lake Park with 2 receivers wide. Quarterback receives, fakes a handoff, goes to the outside looking for room, and Remsen St. Mary's strung that out. Really no time or chance to turn upfield at all for that one. Nice job of defense. That's what you strive to do, is string those things out and make the sideline your best friend for getting at the quarterback out of bounds. 3rd down and 6 as this drive continues. Been a pretty quiet game in terms of penalties. Just 1 penalty so far. The offensive face mask for Harris Lake Park, 15 yards. Otherwise, has been a well-played game all around with very few yellow flags around. Quarterback drops back, looking at that out pattern once again from out of the backfield, but Remsen St. Mary's, after a gain of a few yards right there, which will bring up 4th down and about 3 yards to go. 4th down and 3 here, and we'll see what Harris Lake Park brings to the table for their play here, as this is by far the most yards they've gained on any drive so far. A lot of that due to that long pass to begin this drive. Remsen St. Mary's defense is ready, down to just over 2 minutes in the first quarter, 14-0. Remsen St. Mary Hawks in the lead. Snap is received, pump fake, and looking deep again, turned around and was in and out of the hands of the receiver. A lot of that had to do with the good defense by number 3, Alex Schroeder, who was there on the coverage. So we have a turnover on downs after that big play. That gained about 40 yards. Remsen St. Mary Hawks stood tall, 4 and out on the next series, and Remsen St. Mary's once again with the football. We'll see if they again try to capitalize on a quick deep play, or if they seek a more sustained beginning to this drive. Shotgun formation once again, and looks like an option. Pitching to the running back, number 26, Jeremy Kunk. He not only kicks, he runs, and he does run, unfortunately, for a loss of 2 yards there, as Harris Lake Parks was on that option. First time we've seen that option play. Didn't look like much for the quarterback to do there, so rightfully pitched it. But again, just good defense by Harris Lake Park on that play, stopping it with a loss of a couple yards. 2nd down and about 12 from their own 13-yard line for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. Looks like an audible being called in from the sideline, something they see there on the defense. We'll see what they opt to do here. It's a quick out, and in the flat there, couldn't be held on to, but even if it was caught, I don't think there would have been a lot of ground to cover there. The defender was right there as well. But a quick hitter there, just out in the flat, and we'll bring up 3rd down now, and 12 to go from the Remsen St. Mary Hawks side of the field. And the snap, looking for some direction here before the snap is given. Quarterback receives it and looking deep. Got a long pass on an open receiver just a few yards past that 1st down marker. Nice timing pattern there. Timing was perfect. Turned around, ball was right there in the hands. Nice catch. 1st down, the drive continues for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks.
And Bunkers took a hit at the end of that one.
He did.
Tough kid to stay in there, deliver that ball, because he knew he was going to.
He stood tall, and rightfully so. He took that hit, got the ball released right where it needed to go. And 1st down and 10 for the Hawks here on now their own 28-yard line. Looks like Kunk is receiving this time, and it is a run right up the middle. He's got some room, and had he broken that, he would have been off. But again, tripped up there, and tough to come back from, but a great game. Looked like a little wildcat formation there, and may have cut the defense off guard a little bit, but wonderful run. 1st down and 10 once again for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. And back for quarterback now is Jackson Bunkers, and looking to pass, and again takes a hit and overthrows his receiver by a yard or so, but for him to even get that off, he knew that hit was coming. Once again, he took it, and it was a nice release, but not much can be done about that. Standing tall in the pocket and getting rid of that ball. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10 for the Hawks. And there has been some mixed success for the Hawks so far, both on the ground and through the air. Some bigger pass plays have made a world of difference here in our 14-0 score with 45 seconds left in the first. We have a quick handoff there to number 21 and an opening. Reading the blocks well, and it is a foot race now, and we'll see the ref says he
41-yard touchdown.
got just over the goal line there, and near the end of that run, the blocker was very conscious about not giving a little push in the back to that last defender. He did a good job backing off there for that touchdown to be true. No penalty flags on the play. 20-0 now with 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Great run. Saw the seam, saw the opening, some great blocking along the way, and after that just a foot race to the end zone, which was won by the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. Going for two this time, a slant pattern once again, and it's caught. I think that's that same slant pattern that was used as well for that touchdown they scored previously. It works this time for the two-point conversion, which puts them up 22-0. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter, and take a short break and hear a word from our sponsors. Thanks for joining us.
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees. It's all no limits. EverTech.
Kicking off once again, Remsen St. Mary's, a low one, fielded cleanly and hit hard. Hit hard by number 42, Wesley Gallis, on the tackle for a short gain after that was caught. It's going to be first and 10 for Harris Lake Park. Maybe a play or two left here before the first quarter ends. 32 seconds left, 22-0 Remsen St. Mary's. Through the ground and air, had an effective offense so far on both. Some big plays along the way too. Through it all, really, the story of this game is defense. Even with the bigger play, Remsen St. Mary's just hasn't allowed any drives to be sustained by Harris Lake Park. First down and 10. Quarterback receives, looking to run all the way. Once again, Remsen St. Mary's stringing that play out, bringing in the swarm defense. Usually been 2-3 players on tackles there. In this case, no different. After a short gain, brings up about second down and 9. That may have been the last play of the first quarter here, as the clock keeps ticking down. And as it is, 22-0 Remsen St. Mary's Hawks with the lead over Harris Lake Park. At the end of this first quarter break, we'll once again hear a word from our sponsors.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
I keep looking to see Big Ten.
Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Welcome back to Lake Park. The sun is about setting, about 76 degrees here this wonderful September night for some 8-man football here in Lake Park. Harris Lake Park taking on Remsen St. Mary's. 22-0 is the score after one quarter. Been consistent showing in all facets of the game so far for Remsen St. Mary's. On offense, on defense, there's been an answer to even in less than stellar field position given. Remsen St. Mary's has responded well on the defensive front and really just never allowed anything to get going so far after one quarter. Offensive-wise, outside of one drive, there's been a consistent approach too, and some big plays along the way, through the ground, on the ground, through the air, which gives us our 22-0 score so far. Flipping sides of the field now, Harris Lake Park with the ball, 2nd down and 9 from their own 26-yard line. We'll see if any approach has changed after that first quarter, offensively or defensively. We have one guy, receiver out wide on the right, but it is a run. Quarterback taking it up the middle for a gain of a minimal gain, if any gain at all. Bringing up a 3rd down and long. 3rd down and about 8 to go for the Harris Lake Park. It looks like a nice response, too. Nice turnout from the Remsen St. Mary's fans looking across the side of the field at the visitors. Looks like a good representation from the community, enjoying a nice Friday night out, supporting their team.
And spreading out nice. You look at it and just kind of seeing people spread along.
They are.
Distance of the football field.
That's right. 3rd down and 8. Here's a snap, looking to pass all the way. Little flag pattern, and looked like he had it, may not have had control. Caught it out of bounds. It was a nice catch, but couldn't keep the feet in. He did have some time to throw, and again, a good catch, but just out of bounds, which then brings up 4th down and 8. And it looks like Harris Lake Park will be punting back deep for Remsen St. Mary's as Brendan Fish. Last punt unexpectedly went over his head. He collected it, gained a few yards. He looks to be a little deeper. We'll see what this brings. This is a high one and a shorter one this time. He's going to let it bounce, and it bounces directly out of bounds. So no return had, but Remsen St. Mary's will be taking the ball on about their 16-yard line as they begin another offensive series here. And at this point, it's whether on the ground or through the air, there's been big plays, there's been openings, there's been a lot of things through so far going in St. Mary's favor, and we'll see if this drive that continues as we sit at 22-0, just 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Looks like a Wildcat formation again, receiving number 26 right up the middle for a gain of a couple yards. Last time they did that, they had a more sizable gain. Looked like Harris Lake Park was on top of that one, but again, offensively, mixing it up a little bit, Jeremy Kunk with that run. As they receive their play again from the sidelines. Bunkers back to receive. 3 receivers wide, 1 deep, and looks like an option play that he is keeping himself and finds a seam and makes a nice play out of that. For a while there, looked like that was going to be closed on quickly, but able to squeeze through for a gain of about 7-8 yards, which brings up a 3rd down and about 2 yards to go. And made the right call on keeping that himself. Had he pitched it, looked like the Harris Lake defender was right there. So made some nice yardage there. And again, quick pitch to the outside, looking for a blocker, and there is a block there. Nice read and waiting and being patient and making a little something on the outside, which will be enough for Remsen St. Mary's 1st down once again. And again, good patience there instead of just turning upfield and trying to make it, waiting for the blocker, and a nice block given there on the defender to be able to give a few more yards to get that 1st down for the Hawks. 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Bunkers receives, fakes the outside handoff inside for a gain of about 3 yards, which will bring up about 2nd down and 7 yards to go here. They've used the big plays, but also the small chunks of yardage have been effective too, just little by little. Also wearing down a defense, but making the most out of something, and brings up 2nd down and 7 here once again. Running back to the right, Two receivers out, and we have a whistle. And looks like a timeout is called by the offense, by Remsen St. Mary's. Either something they want to talk about, something they saw they didn't like, but timeout had on the field as we have 9:17 left here in the second quarter.
American Bank, we take pride in supporting our community and cheering on the St. Mary's Hawks. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel our school pride. Win big by letting us help you with all your personal, ag, and commercial banking needs. Show school spirit by showing them your Hawk pride with a St. Mary's debit card. As Hawks fly together, we will always be here for your banking needs. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
That smells good.
Considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
And welcome back once again. A timeout on the field was taken by Remsen St. Mary's. This is John Riggert on the commentary with Simon Fuller and Fuller Digital Solutions providing the game tonight here from Lake Park. We thank you for joining us once again. 22-0 is the score here in the second quarter. And both sides of the ball, it really has been Remsen St. Mary's controlling the line of scrimmage, controlling the pace, and controlling pretty much all aspects of the game so far. Remsen St. Mary's is looking at a 2nd down and 7 here once play resumes. Few final things said from the sidelines as they take formation. The refs have given the whistle. The play clock is starting once again. And we are here 2nd down and 7 to go here for the Hawks on their own about 31-yard line as we resume play. And players set, man in motion, and it is a handoff. Have some making something nice job making one tackler miss to gain a couple more yards, which certainly helps with the 3rd down here. 3rd and more manageable after gaining a couple yards on that play. Looking about 3rd and 4. Now from the 34-yard line of the Hawks.
3rd and a long 4 for the Hawks.
And again, nice job on the ground, reading the blockers, waiting for the play, and what looked like was going to be less, getting a few yards out of it to make this 3rd and 5 for the Hawks as Bunkers waits to receive the snap. Motion, going to take it himself up the middle again, and Harris Lake Park has that bottled up. Looks like no gain,
on the bottom of the play,
which will bring up a 4th and 5. And for as well as Remsen St. Mary's has been moving the ball, it's always a risky move to go for it on your own side of the field, and it looks like they will punt. Punting for the Hawks will be number 8, Ryan Willman. And back to receive for the Wolves is number 9, Lucas Gunderson. A high snap, but contained, and the kick is off. A nice spiral kick. Very nice done, and one defender misses, but right there to make the tackle is number 18, Damon Brownmiller, for a very short gain on that punt return. Harris Lake Park then will have the ball from about their own 16, 17-yard line as they begin to drive. And really, I think more than anything, if you're Harris Lake Park, you at least want a drive that can be sustained to get a few first downs, to give your defense a little break. They did make a nice stand there against the Hawks last possession, but they again start on offense here, looking to sustain something, but Remsen St. Mary's has seemed to be on top of most plays along the way. Quick handoff, trying to make something on the outside, and does get a sizable gain, but tackled by a group of Hawks there. It will be a first down for the Wolves. Their second first down of this game with 7:45 left here in the second quarter. hasn't been too often you've seen an opening there on the outside, but he certainly made the most of that one and picked up about 12 yards for the first down. And the Wolves continue in the second quarter drive possession. And backs on each side of the quarterback, and is going to give a little dive play on the right-hand side, and Remsen St. Mary's is there to give nothing more than a short gain, about 3 yards on that one, which will bring up about second down and 6-7 yards to go. Seeing some different plays than you've seen in the first quarter so far. I think Harris Lake Park has realized after a little while what's worked and what hasn't worked, and trying some going on the outside, going on the inside, getting a few chunks of yards along the way here on this possession so far. Remsen St. Mary's defensively ready. And faking the handoff, looking for a receiver, and there is one wide open there in the flat. A little misdirection there. Quarterback did a good job looking to his left, and I think the defense looking that way as well, but had out of the backfield. We're wide open on the right-hand side there in the flat for another first down for the Wolves as their drive continues here. Down to 6 minutes, 40 seconds left here in the second quarter, 22-0. Remsen St. Mary's with the lead. And receiving the ball, another handoff, looking to make something outside, but there is a few different Hawks there, and looks like a flag came down on the play as well. We'll see what the call is here. Looks like a hold on the offense on the Wolves. So that was a great defensive play. Would have been no gain as they were all on top of that one. The Hawks were, but looks like 10 yards will be given in the other way. Harris Lake Park will be looking at a 1st and 20 now. And Remsen St. Mary's has a little more room to work with and keep the pressure on along the way, as we can expect some passes here in the next few downs to make up for that penalty and to keep this drive going for the Wolves.
Yeah, they really need to make something happen in this drive.
They do, and you certainly don't want to go down to, especially going into halftime, things go a lot better when there's some points on the board. It's tough to go in with over a 3-possession deficit. Looking to pass right away after faking the handoff, and the defense is there. Pressure is on. There are no receivers. Defensive coverage is excellent by going across his body. He does find a receiver, though. And, that was just defense was there. Pressure was being had. Quarterback was dancing around, escaped. Coverage from the defensive backs was there as well, but you string a play out that long, somebody is bound to be open eventually, and certainly that was the case. And that was a nice across-the-body throw to find the receiver there in the middle of the field to gain about 14 yards, bringing up a 2nd and 6 now for the Wolves.
Yeah, that was an impressive play by the quarterback that time. I mean, he just bought time, and you can only hold contained so long in the backfield, and so he really single-handedly made that happen.
And that line pressure was there, but he really did a nice job maneuvering around and avoiding being sacked. And this time a straight drop back, and looks like a little overthrow there, but defense was right there as well on the coverage there. Damon Brownmiller. 3rd down now. 3rd down and 6 to go, and the way things have gone for Harris Lake Park, and looking at 3rd and 6 on the other side of the field, I would think this would almost be 2-down territory to just try to keep generating some momentum, trying to get in the end zone before halftime here. But Remsen St. Mary's continues to stand tall at the right times. We'll see if that holds true here on 3rd down and 6 from the 38-yard line for the Wolves. There's been times we've had 2 backs on each side of the quarterback. This time there is 1 back there and an option pitched out and quickly tackled. Even a loss of a yard, it looks like, bringing up about a 4th and 7.
On the pitch to Gunderson.
And again, I'd be surprised if they punt at this point. Again, with only 5 minutes left here in the second quarter, but there's a reason I'm not coaching from the sideline. We'll see what happens here, and it looks like a timeout is called.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
And we are back. Just a reminder that some technical difficulties. The camera's given us some fits, but we'll keep getting it back in action. We are back flowing here. So
and audio should remain, even if the camera is not always working. 4th down and 6. Big play here, and a nice pass right over the middle, and nice reception to hang on to that. I think he knew that defender was right there to take that hit and hang on to the ball. The Wolves' drive stays alive, and certainly for Harris Lake Park, going almost into halftime, you do want to try to generate something here with this drive, and it's been sustained, even with 1st and 20 after a holding penalty. They've continued to progress, looking at 1st and 10 from the Hawks' 29-yard line. Down to 4:25 left here in the second quarter, 22-0. St. Mary's with the lead. No one else in the backfield. Quarterback ready to take the snap and gives a handoff, looking for some room on the outside. And after the first initial hit there, it looks like by Bunkers, a couple other Hawks there to finish off the tackle. About halfway between the chains, looking about 2nd down and 5, long 5 for Harris Lake Park.
From the Hawks' 25-yard line.
And certainly plenty of time for Harris Lake Park to take their time as they hope to get on the board here before halftime. No rush had yet or anything. 3:38 down. Clock continues to run. 2nd down and 5. Faking the handoff with the quarterback right up the middle, looking for room on the outside and hit hard. A nice tackle there by number 18, Damon Brown-Miller on the stop. Just short of the 1st down, it looks like, from where the mark was, which will bring up 3rd and a foot. They're actually going to take a measurement here. That's how close it was. They are giving the 1st down. No measurement needed from where the referee was standing, able to see clearly. Enough was had for that 1st down. So the Wolves' drive continues on. Nice job on their part of sustaining this throughout. Hadn't seen that much at all through this first half against the Remsen St. Mary's defense. 3:27 now left on the clock. Again, no hurry had by Harris Lake Park. Single set, quarterback, back to pass, looking to pass, and the pressure is there. Looks like ball came out, already on the ground. Play was blown dead. Sacked by both 21 and 33, Brendan Fish and Xavier Gals. Both on that, and some nice pressure had, and quarterback couldn't escape that one when you have 2 coming at you from both sides. So pushes them back. That's a loss of about 10 yards, brings up 2nd and 20 from the Remsen St. Mary's 30-yard line. Under 3 minutes now left in this second quarter as formation sets. And continuing a spread formation. Looking to pass, and screen pass there, but going nowhere. Nice discipline by Remsen St. Mary's right there to make the stop. Number 45 and number 2 looks like Levi Waldschmidt and Sean Cronin, both on that stop. Again, seeing that right away. 3rd and long and for no gain. But again, nice read on that screen pass for no gain at all. 3rd and 20. From the 30-yard line here, down to 2:15 left in the second quarter. Empty backfield once again. Pressure comes, and right there, 3 Hawks on the tackle. 42, 45, 33. Looks like Cronin again, Gallus, and Harpenoff. Excuse me. That would have been also Xavier Gallus once again. On that sack. So good pressure had by Remsen St. Mary. Seems like every time Harris Lake Park's looking to make some gains, the defense steps up and responds. That time was a loss of 9 yards. Brings up 4th and 29. Timeout on the field.
1:41 to go in the second quarter.
American Bank, we take pride in supporting our community and cheering on the St. Mary's Hawks. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel our school pride. Win big by letting us help you with all your personal, ag, and commercial banking needs. Show school spirit by showing them your Hawk pride with a St. Mary's debit card. As Hawks fly together, we will always be here for your banking needs. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
He's not even okay. That's why I cut my.
Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we could find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
Welcome back once again. John Riggert, Simon Fuller bringing you tonight's game, Fuller Digital Solutions. Looking at a 4th and 29, timeout just taken on the field, 22-0. Remsen St. Mary's, 1 minute, 41 seconds left here, and it looks like Harris Lake Park is going to punt, which at this point of the game, you certainly want to be on the scoreboard before halftime, but you also want to be realistic. There's plenty of time left and don't want to give any field position there to Remsen St. Mary's, so they're going to try to directional punt, which goes just as they had hoped. Looks like it rolled out just on about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, so even if you could have done that.
No. And though it would have been great to get points on the board, they certainly made the, I think, right call there to hopefully make a defensive stance here before the half with Remsen St. Mary's offense coming back on the field. Nicest drive they've had so far, Harris Lake Park. Some big first downs, even facing some longer things with penalties and sacks along the way. But again, Remsen St. Mary's stands tall, and they will take the ball on their own 2-yard line, 1st and 10, with 1 minute, 30 seconds left here in the first half. In motion and trying to just get a little more room separation from the end zone, about a gain of a yard, if that, with a run up the middle, which will bring up 2nd and 9. And certainly they may just be content, too, to take a more conservative approach here to close the half with a 22-0 lead. More points are always good, but at the same time, if you can choose some clock and go into half with a 22-0 lead, I think the Hawks would be happy with that as well. So down to 1 minute now, letting the clock run. And once again, it's going to be a keeper by Bunkers, who started in the middle, brought it outside a little bit. Looks like he gained maybe another yard. Timeout taken. And now Harris Lake Park is looking with facing a 3rd and 9. They're going to take a quick timeout and see what they can still make happen here if they can hold this next down.
I have to bring him back.
And we're back again. Remsen St. Mary's looking at a 3rd and 8 here, 7 seconds left. Harris Lake Park took a timeout, going deep, looking 2. And number 21 with a great catch there right over the middle. Brendan Fish with a nice pass from Bunkers. A nice reception had. Certainly Harris Lake Park took that timeout to try to get a stop and hopefully get some good field position to try to punch something in before this half, but Remsen St. Mary's responds with a nice pass over the middle. Certainly some breathing room with 30 seconds left. Now the clock continues to run. We'll see how aggressive they are here to end the half. Standing tall once again, but it is intercepted by Harris Lake Park. Intercepted by number 21, Gavin Elser. 20 seconds left here, and really can't blame Remsen St. Mary's for that try. You're little time left. Your defense is playing well. Certainly want to be aggressive, try to get another score before you go in. Just didn't work out that way. The ball was intercepted, and Harris Lake Park is taking over from the 38-yard line of Remsen St. Mary's, down to 20 seconds left here in the second quarter. Empty backfield. Again, looking to pass and going over the middle once again. A catch, a little hook and ladder. I think he would have had the first down, but hook and ladder didn't go as hoped there. Certainly a play worth trying with time going short and catching a defense off guard. You'll see that work once in a while, but certainly a good attempt there. Brings up second down and less than a yard. They're going to give them the first down after that catch. And one more timeout is had by Harris Lake Park to try to talk about some things before this half ends with 12 seconds to go. We'll take a moment here from our sponsors.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
Right. On a long play, we had a deep pass here. Not much time left on the clock. 6 seconds now. Flag on the play, and there is a hold against Harris Lake Park. Certainly, again, trying to get on the board here before the half with a 22-0 lead for the Remsen St. Mary Hawks. And had a receiver for a little bit, couldn't hang on to it, but it would have been all for naught as there was a hold there at the line, bringing them back 10 more yards, which brings up about second and well over 20 here on this maybe final play of the half with 6 seconds to go. This may be a time for another hook and ladder attempt as they tried a few plays ago. Otherwise, just see what can be broken open and try to get on the board before halftime. But once again, Remsen St. Mary's defense seems like anytime something seems to be sustained from Harris Lake Park, they've responded well. They made some big plays defensively, and most penalties, too, have been against Harris Lake Park and pushed them back along the way to make things a little more difficult as well. Empty set. Quarterback receives and looking deep has over the middle. Ball can't be hung on to. There is still some time on the clock. 2 seconds left now.
Look like they have the receiver cut back the other way.
Looks like there's going to be a little crossing and maybe a little pitch to take place there. I think maybe he got a little antsy and didn't watch it in all the way before but certainly a time to get creative when you got nothing to lose and trying to get on the board before half here.
Right.
So we'll see with 2.5 seconds left what's dialed up. And it's turned out to be a wonderful evening. The great response here by the home crowd at Harris Lake Park. Lots in the stands and an energetic crew. Great turnout, too, from Remsen St. Mary's coming from Remsen to support the Hawks. 2.5 seconds left, unless there's a penalty, the last play of the first half here, 22-0 Remsen. And short pass over the middle, trying to make something out of it. There has been a seam, and a tackle needs to be made, and the tackle is made by Damon Brown-Miller. After a long gain, and there's a flag down. We will see who the flag is on, if there will be an X. It is on the offense. Which will be a decline, which will bring us to an end of the first half. Sizable gain there, but again, playing a little prevent, a little deeper, in the right place, right time to stop that last effort before the half ends. 22-0 is a score at the close of the first half here. Remsen St. Mary's defense, offense, things have been clicking well in all facets there. Harris Lake Park sustaining some things along the way, but remains scoreless here as we bring the first half to a close and take some time to hear from our sponsors supporting tonight's broadcast.
Westel Systems, TV that's in tune with your needs. Surf the web, download music, stream videos, you name it. Bundle your service for instant savings. Westel Systems, westelsystems.com.
American Bank, we take pride in supporting our community and cheering on the St. Mary's Hawks. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel our school pride. Win big by letting us help you with all your personal, ag, and commercial banking needs. Show school spirit by showing them your Hawk pride with a St. Mary's debit card. As Hawks fly together, we will always be here for your banking needs. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
All right, we are at halftime here, and let you get to see a little of the Harris Lake Park dance team. Simon and I were not asked to be part of that halftime dance troupe.
Well,
probably for good reason.
I told him, look, I need this guy for the halftime.
Yeah.
So
well,
I'm sorry, he's not going to come out of a sunflower in the middle of the field.
See how the season goes on. I need to get in my dance shape, but no, certainly love again high school Friday football nights with community, with different things, with pep bands, dance, all that, and great to be here in Lake Park. You ever been in Lake Park for much of anything?
You know, never much in the town. I head up to the lakes area. I always pass by, but never really head into the community. But a great community, a beautiful field, and like you said, just a beautiful night. It feels truly like football Friday night.
And on the shores of
epitome of what you're looking for.
On the shores of Silver Lake, you know, never spent much time on that lake either. And it's not just the Ingalls family who are on Silver Lake in Minnesota, but Silver Lake here in our own Iowa. Nice location here in Lake Park.
Well, I tell you what a fun first half of football. You know, you look at it, and you said it throughout the first half of the broadcast, and you hit the nail on the head. When you look at these two teams right now, Remsen St. Mary's, they came opening drive on defense. They were disciplined. They had scouted. They knew where Harris Lake was going to put the ball, and their defense was all over it. Forced a quick, 3-and-out basically, and ran the ball down the field with a couple big plays and touchdowns. And they never really looked back. Now, there were two opportunities for Harris Lake Park with a block punt gave them great field position. That got stifled because of the big penalty.
There was a best opportunity.
And so they had a couple moments, then a turnover Remsen St. Mary's had. And finally, that great drive that they were sustaining for a while, they had some moments where you thought maybe they were going to put some points on the board. But Remsen St. Mary's, they were going, they just weren't breaking. Reminded me in some respects of the Hawkeyes. Low but don't break kind of mentality.
No, they did not get rattled. And there's times you get a block punt and facing your side of the field on your own 20, and they buckled down and certainly turned that into what would be soon another touchdown from them with a long play. And that's been the other thing too, big plays. I believe on each of Remsen St. Mary's drive there was a big run, a big pass that really set the table for those touchdowns, and certainly took advantage of those along the way. But they've also been playing some small ball too, chipping away little by little and gaining a few yards at a time, and taking advantage then of the defense, finding the open receivers for a lot of yards to be made. Harris Lake Park, I can recall a couple moderate plays they've had. Certainly, though, nothing sustained, though, to get on the board, and it's 22-0 as we sit right now.
And they've been pretty one-dimensional because of the Remsen St. Mary's defense. Again, they've had to put the ball in the air. A couple of the successful moments they've had, most of the success they've had has been through the air. What success? I think their biggest run was maybe a 12-yard run.
And it seems like when they did have success, they were putting backs on each side of the quarterback, mixing it up with some quick hits, some quick pitches, and also some receivers in the flat. Certainly they got away from that at the end of the half. As you're looking to score, you're going to change things up a little bit. But, we'll see what formations they go with and see if they, at halftime here, figure anything out as they look at this, what's been a stout Remsen St. Mary's defense and what they can do to try to get back in this game. Remsen St. Mary's, I think you just affirm what they have been doing so far. Defensively, they've been disciplined. People are staying home when they need to stay home. Screen passes haven't been effective for Harris Lake Park. Even those outside quick pitches and outside runs. Defense is staying with their men, stringing the runner out to the outside, and a lot of tackles. There's been more than one Hawk there every time. So they've been swarming well around the ball carriers each time as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, at the end of the day, Remsen St. Mary's came in with the game plan, they executed it, and they don't need to make any changes. Now, for the Wolves, you've got to find a way to generate some offense. And they had, like you said, they were doing some takes and dunks, some misdirection. They found some little successes, but ultimately, Remsen St. Mary's has been so disciplined, it's just been hard to rattle them. So I don't know what they're going to reach into, but they've got to dig in that bag and find something to get this team motivated, because every time they've had a moment, that momentum, the Hawks have taken it right back.
And it seems like what's worked most for Harris Lake Park is times their quarterback's been mobile and able to avoid the rush.
Right.
With patience, there has been receivers to be found. There just haven't been that many times where he's had time, though. He's had to create some on his own. On the other side of the ball, though, for Remsen St. Mary's, as mentioned earlier, their normal starting quarterback is unable to play tonight. But Jackson Bunkers, he's done a great job. Standing in there, he's taken some hits. He's stood tall, directing that offense, and just for starting this game, I've been impressed with his maturity and his directing of offense throughout so far.
Yeah, he's just a young guy. He's still got some life to give to these Hawks, and I remember even watching him, a sophomore this year, even last year, when they had a lot of success in baseball as they did this year. You would see harping on Bunkers, kind of 1-2 punches with the pitching, and you're like, wow, this kid's just a freshman last year, and stepped into the role, a more dominant role this year on the baseball field, and then right into football. You're starting QBs out. He steps up, and for a youngster, he's got poise.
Yep.
He stood in that pocket. He took some hits. He delivered the ball. He can run the ball. He is just a youngster that has a lot of promise. And we were talking before the game to the new athletic director, Jason Shutt, and what did he say? I believe 22 or 23 on the roster?
Jared Shutt, 22 players.
And so you think about that. Every year they don't have a big class. They really don't, but these kids buy into what the coaches are wanting of them, asking for them, and they just execute, just disciplined. And that's in every sport, it seems like. They are always competitive with 22 kids. You look at a ball club they can put together like this, and you can see why in the future with a youngster like Jackson Bunkers, the tradition continues.
And out of those 22, 6 are seniors, and certainly there's a lot for Remsen St. Mary's. We'll see what the season holds, and we look forward to a great season by the Hawks, but certainly between Bunkers and some other underclassmen, seems to remain strong, not just here, but in other athletics as well. And program's been headed in the right direction for a while in this 8-man transition that's taken place.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, maybe we'll step aside, take a few more minutes break here from our sponsors, come back, and we'll just be moments away from the second half action.
We'll see you shortly.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
We believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends. And EverTech has been there when others haven't. And we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Nextel Systems. TV that's in tune with your needs. Surf the web, download music, stream videos, you name it. Bundle your service for instant savings. Westel Systems, westelsystems.com. Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
American Bank, we take pride in supporting our community and cheering on the St. Mary's Hawks. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel our school pride. Win big by letting us help you with all your personal, ag, and commercial banking needs. Show school spirit by showing them your Hawk pride with a St. Mary's debit card. As Hawks fly together, we will always be here for your banking needs. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance. Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
Welcome back as you join us here from Lake Park, 22-0 Remsen St. Mary's over Harris Lake Park at the end of the first half. Soon to start the second half. Some area scores in the area for some updates at respective halftimes. The opponents last week of Harris Lake Park and Remsen St. Mary's: River Valley currently 12, New Alfonda 28. Sibley Ocheyedan leading Hartley Melville Sanborn 13-12. MMCRU tied 8-8 with Maple Valley Anthony Charter Oak Ute. Ridgeview is leading Cherokee 7-0 at the half, and South O'Brien scoreless so far against Sheldon, losing 21-0. So from the area scores, we bring you back to this area, Lake Park, as we soon start the second half. Just a couple minutes left here as the athletes loosen up again before our second half begins. And we want to welcome you. Many thanks to our sponsors once again. The commercials you see certainly invite you to support them along the way for making this broadcast possible. And also Fuller Digital Solutions invite you to subscribe their YouTube, like their Facebook page. Keep up to date with area happenings and live streams in the football season ahead, but also volleyball and other sports that continue on through this school year. And it's been a heck of a school year with a lot of different adaptations taking place. Certainly this football game tonight, can't tell that. It's been played hard, and the fans here have been tremendous, and a nice turnout here on a beautiful Friday night so far. The story of the game so far, though, has been Remsen St. Mary's. Offense and defense, they've been solid on both ends of the ball so far. They've withheld any good field position, which hasn't been much that Harris Lake Park has had so far. But Remsen St. Mary's defense has had the answer most drives. Penalty-wise, Remsen St. Mary's does not have any. Harris Lake Park has had a few, some of them costlier than others, especially as they've tried to sustain some drives along the way. Our first half began with Remsen St. Mary's kicking off to Harris Lake Park. We will be reversing that as we begin our second half with Remsen St. Mary's receiving the second half kickoff, looking to keep that momentum that they gained throughout the first half with a 22-0 lead here as we begin. Anything you look for in the second half, Simon, to predictions, make note of offensively, defensively, team approaches?
Exactly like you said in the start of things here. I think I'm losing my audio. Here we go. There we go. Got to unmute myself. But
yeah, there you go.
Just like we said, kind of at the beginning of halftime, Remsen St. Mary's has played solid, disciplined ball. And until you mentioned it, I guess I knew it, but I had forgotten. They played a clean first half. No flags. They're just top to bottom. They have played the ball that they wanted to play, even in the face of adversity with a couple key players out tonight. They came to play as a team, and they're showing it. If you ask me, all the pressure's on Harris Lake Park. If I'm Remsen St. Mary's, I do nothing different. I stick to the game plan with a 22-0 lead and really pretty much controlling the first and second quarters. You got to say, okay, Harris Lake Park, let's see how you're going to try to adapt and go from there. And
I can't speak for the Remsen St. Mary's coaches, but I have to think they're happy. Like you said, you have a couple guys out. You have some people that are filling in very well so far, but also as a coach, physical things may happen, execution may not be perfect, but when you have a clean first half with no penalties, with no mental mistakes in that regard, coaching has to be happy with that aspect as well. Deep kickoff all the way to the end zone for a touchback, caught by number 21, Brendan Fish. As St. Mary's then will begin with the ball. They'll begin their drive on their own side of the field with that touchback following the Harris Lake Park kickoff as we begin our second half. And starting at the 15-yard line, I was going to say 20, but I forgot we were playing 8-man here again. So the 15-yard line, they will be starting their first drive of the second half, the first action of our second half here as we rejoin. And it's going to be a run up the middle, small seam had, but quickly covered by Harris Lake Park. 26, Jeremy Kunk, with that short run, which will set up about a second down and 8 to go here. And we'll see if they stay content taking an early down ground approach, or I think what's caught off guard more than anything is some of those deep passes they've had early in some downs, and they've had some success with those along the way in the first half. In motion, looking to run again, though, this time up the middle, and quickly snuffed out by the Harris Lake Park defense once again. A few tacklers there on the ball for a short gain. Gain of about 1 yard, bringing up about third down, and about 7 yards to go here. Certainly want to sustain what took place and what worked in the first half for Remsen St. Mary's. We'll see what play is brought in here as they look to continue this second half drive and possession. In motion and looking to pass And a receiver is open once again on the outside. Nice crisp catch. Tackled, and the reception made by Damon Brownmiller. Came across the field there, and great eyes there by the St. Mary's quarterback, Bunkers, to see the open receiver and have a nice gain here to keep this first second half drive going for the Hawks. They resettle with Kunk behind Bunkers in formation. And a low snap, it gets it off, and once again, stepped in front. He had a step on him, looking to go once again to Brownmiller on that pass, the receiver of the last pass, and he had a step on him. From that snap was a little bit low. It seemed like timing was just a little bit off from the beginning. It was a throw and a little bit behind where intended, and picked off by Harris Lake Park. So if you are the Wolves, this is how you want a second half to start, being down 22-0, to switch possession quickly to stop St. Mary's drive. But as we've seen first half, St. Mary's once again will try to stand tall, to try to defend well as they have so far through this ball game. Harris Lake Park coming up to the line, and we'll see what formation they go with here. Just one back set with the quarterback in the backfield. Fake pass to the outside, looking deeper now and going deep, and the favors return. Anything they can do, the Hawks can do as well, including intercept a pass. Quick turn of possession once again. Jeremy Conk, it's a name we've said in various ways quite often tonight in a few different positions, but makes the interception, and back to being the Hawks' ball just like that.
Hawks will take over, first and 10 from their 20.
Yeah, and I didn't see it. Did the receiver trip up or something? It seemed like that was just kind of thrown into a hole.
I think it was just not the ideal throw that was intended, is the way it looked. Wrong. Yeah. And the quick handoff. And we do have a flag down in the backfield. There was some room on the outside, enough for a first down, but we'll see what the shot block it looks. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep. Below the knees on the defense.
There's a penalty against the Wolves.
So against the Wolves, and shot below the knees there. And Remsen St. Mary's, they had enough for the first down on that run in and of itself, and will get a few more yards tacked on as their drive continues once again. It's like,
that was a big one.
That was a big one. And they keep marching down the field. 10 minutes left here in the third quarter now. And looking at the sideline to get on the same page with the play here to be run. We'll empty backfield. Bunkers receives the ball and looking to run it himself on the outside. Made something out of what looked like nothing for a gain of about 4 or 5 yards there on that first down play. Good job there being patient, waiting for the hole, and
about a 5-yard gain for the Hawks.
Looking to take it himself up the middle again for a gain of about 4 yards there. Brings up second down and 5. And looking to pass, and that slant play once again. A lot of success so far, and touchdown, Hawks.
Yeah, that was a nice move. Once he caught it, that time he knew he had the defender, and he just pivoted backwards.
That's the third time that play's been run, and 3 completions had. One was a touchdown, one was a 2-point conversion just across the goal line. This one was on the receiver, though. Caught the ball and made a little juke, found the outside, and did the rest himself there, scoring that touchdown to right now make it 28 pending the point after attempt. Looks like they'll be kicking this time.
Going for the extra point.
And the hold, high snap, brought down, and through the uprights. 29-0, 9:08 left here in the third quarter. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks ahead. We'll take a short break.
Tell Systems. TV that's in tune with your needs. Surf the web. download music, stream videos, you name it. Bundle your service for instant savings. Westel Systems, westelsystems.com.
But I just...
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types would work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
And welcome back once again here to Lake Park. 29-0 now, Remsen St. Mary's after that touchdown. And here we are at Lake Park, home of the Bronze family dynasty, as Remsen St. Mary's kicks off and Harris Lake Park to receive. Short kick, not much bounce, and again, found a seam there. It looked like he was going to be converged upon by a few Hawks, but squeezed out of that, made a few more yards out of that play there. And Harris Lake Park Wolves will take over on their own 25-yard line about.
24-yard line.
And we'll see how the game plan changes if they do have a few more options to try to find a leak in this Remsen St. Mary's defense. Interception last drive, which quickly turned the tide back in favor of the Hawks. Answered the interception they had on their own, but in shotgun formation, one back to the side. Snap is received and looks like a quick option play with nothing much doing. As the initial contact made by Bunkers 18 and cleaned up then by Levi Waldschmidt to push him out of bounds and make the tackle. Very short gain, possibly a yard, maybe two. And once again, stringing out the play outside and the discipline we talked about. You need someone committed to the quarterback and you need someone committed to the pitch man, and both were there at the right time to string that play to the out of bounds and limit it to a short gain for the Wolves. 2nd down and 9, 8:56 left in the third quarter. Back to pass. Looking for the short hitch pattern. Great defense there by number 2, Levi Waldschmidt. Timed that perfectly. Nothing too early. Just waited for that ball to come, slapped it away, and nice defensive play there on that quick hitch. Brings up 3rd and 9 for the Wolves on their own 25-yard line. And the Lake Park crowd has gotten a little bit quieter. Still a nice attendance here, but 29-0 the score here, Remsen St. Mary's. 9 yards to go to keep this drive going for the Wolves. And looking to pass once again, and not much to go, not much room. The defense was there, and no receiver open. Nice coverage. Nice coverage had, and the tackle on the quarterback made a joint effort by 21 and 2, Levi Waldschmidt and Brendan Fish. So brings up 4th and about 14 here, as we can expect Harris Lake Park to punt the ball away. Deep again is Brendan Fish for the Hawks.
Fish back to return for the Hawks.
And snap, good. Punt, a low liner. Takes a nice bounce, and there's not much you can do with that one except just let it go and hope it goes in the end zone. But that's not the case. Short of the goal line, so Remsen St. Mary's will start back deep on their own side when we return.
Hawks will take over first.
Yeah, just a nice switch of the field there, honestly, and you think about that, a line drive, just a wise play for St. Mary's to get away from it.
Yeah, you don't want to force it. Those funky spins, too many things can go wrong, and the way their offense is going, you got to feel good they can still make something out of this, even being back in their own territory.
Yeah.
Official timeout.
And I think, is this one of those mandatory breaks? Okay, we'll step aside.
American Bank, we take pride in supporting our community and cheering on the St. Mary's Hawks. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel our school pride. Win big by letting us help you with all your personal, ag, and commercial banking needs. Show school spirit by showing them your Hawk pride with a St. Mary's debit card. As Hawks fly together, we will always be here for your banking needs. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
Considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Welcome back once again. John Riggert, Simon Fuller, bringing you the broadcast through Fuller Digital Solutions here from Lake Park. 29-0, 8 minutes left in the third quarter. So far in this half, there's been a touchdown from Remsen St. Mary's. Couple interceptions, quick ones back-to-back, but again, 29-0 is the score we're at about halfway through this third period. Remsen St. Mary's is back deep in their own territory after that nice punt. Took a good extra 25-30 yards after the first bounce, and again, not much you can do with that, but we'll see their offensive drive here, what game plan they make for hopefully sustain another long one with 8 minutes left here in the third. One deep in the back and found some space right away. Looks like some good blocks, some clean blocks, and it's off to the races, but one last tackle made. Some nice hustle there by the Harris Pick Lows by Lucas Gunderson. But a nice seam had, a nice vision had for Jeremy Kunk on that run. Some nice blocking as well, seeing where his linemen were, and also down the field too. And keeping that clean, no flags on the play. So Remsen St. Mary's back deep in their own territory, already marching down once again with a nice run had. Formation set, snap about ready to be received. In motion, and the handoff is given once again. The opposite side this time, trying it again. It worked on the left side. Why not try the right? But not that much effective as it was that last play. Gain this time of about 2-3 yards. Still positive yards had, but continues to go in that right direction for Remsen St. Mary's. Defensive substitution just being made as the offense gets set in formation. Looks like an empty backfield being had at the moment here. And Bunkers takes a snap, looking for the quick pass, a crossing pattern. And coming from the inside to the outside is number 21, Brandon Fish. Makes the catch. After that short run gain, a little longer completion there with the pass, but it brings up 2 yards to go here on this third down. 3rd and 2 from their own 20, or from the Harris Lake Park 27-yard line. And directing the traffic there is Bunkers as he prepares to receive the snap in motion, and a quick handoff in the middle with space had. Well enough for the first down, and still going, finally taken down. Nice gain there had by Kunk once again. Finding that daylight, being patient, following his blockers, and having a nice gain there to give another first down for the Hawks.
Just really wearing the Wolves down. I mean, you can tell that their mental state is down a little bit, and physically they're just tiring out.
There's been a lot of hard-nosed football up the middle on the outside, but also Remsen St. Mary's has mixed it up and caught off guard with some good passes here and there. This time going to the outside with a pitch to Kunkel once again, and a nice gain had there. And I think you're right, Simon, exactly, that the defense has been on the field a long time, and that's the drawbacks, too, of not sustaining your own offensive drives. And I know in 8-man you don't have all the players that others may, but you know, you still do substitute, but you still do get tired, and especially a lot of good aggressive contact being made along the way. It takes a toll on a defense, and Remsen St. Mary's is certainly taken advantage of that so far in this drive. Resetting.
Yeah, you think about it, a drive that started basically on their own goal line.
Yeah, that's right. This has been a long drive, and been some good play calls. Taking this one, Wildcat formation. up the middle. We'll see if there's enough. It looks like it should be enough for a first down. We'll see where the official spot is.
And I'm not sure, have they been throwing it on this drive? I think they've just pounded, haven't they? Have they put it there?
There's been one pass.
Okay.
Yeah. Through the outside, but otherwise it's been pounding and finding some daylight on the outside and the inside, and little by little to where they are now on the 9-yard line of the Wolves once again. Going with a handoff right up the middle and spun around, taken down. Not much gain, if any, on that play. Second down and goal. And as they await the play from the sideline, second down and 9. 4:20 now left in this third quarter. One set behind bunker, man in motion, and quick pitch to the outside. Some great blocking there on the outside by the receivers. No flags and no laundry on the field. Looks like the touchdown will stand. 35 now for Remsen St. Mary's. And, you know, one thing receivers don't often get credit for. You know, you hear receiver, you think catching, but really blocking is a big part of that. And you see that on that last play, that touchdown would have happened without that great blocking by the receiver there on the outside, and good job reading the block and sealing at the right time. 35-0 with the point after to be attempted here for the Hawks.
Yeah. A lot of times if they do get to the secondary and he's running play, it's because, like you said, a receiver has sprung them.
And the kick is up, and it is through. Been perfect on all the extra point attempts so far. After one touchdown, there was that 2-point conversion, which brings us to our 36 points, 36-0, with 4:04 left here in the third quarter. And as we get set up for another kickoff, we'll take a short break.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance. And insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FDS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
And we're back once again. 4:04 left in the third quarter, and just like the first half, the second half so far has been all Remsen St. Mary's. Anything that Harris Lake Park has begun or started to sustain, there's always been a response, and we've had 2 scores so far in this second half. This last one, the longest drive of the night so far, from about their own 3-yard line. Some big plays mixed in with some few yards turned out here and there as well. A nice mix of play calling on that long drive for Remsen St. Mary's, which ended with a touchdown extra point to bring us again to our score of 36-0. 4 minutes left here in the third. Kicking off here for Remsen St. Mary's, looks like Bunkers is kicking, if I'm correct there. A different kicker than what we've had in the past, and he does kick it over the head there. Nice kick, and they will take it at the 15-yard line. Harris Lake Park as they begin another drive here in the second half. I believe other kicks were being handled by number 26, Conk, along the way, but that time a different changeup and into the end zone, touchback, and here we are as we begin. Another drive for Harris Lake Park. Going with an empty set with a strength on the left so far, but they take it to the weak side on the right side. Quick handoff, but again, Remsen St. Mary's, even on that weak side of the line, does make the tackle quickly after a short gain, which brings up 2nd down and 9, maybe a gain of a yard there on that play. And the play coming into the huddle for Harris Lake Park. Remsen St. Mary's makes a quick defensive substitution as well. Looks like number 8, Ryan Willman, is coming in for them on this play. And the snap received and looking for a quarterback run. It looks like a fumble, and I believe that came out before his knee touched. That looked clearly like a fumble.
Yeah.
Remsen St. Mary's again with the turnover there, and they will take the ball on a very short field for them now. That last drive being a good 95 yards. This one being a much shorter one as they take possession on the 25 of the Wolves. Some space had. I don't know if you didn't see that hit coming or if that was just a textbook tackle. Punch the ball out, but regardless, Remsen St. Mary Hawks take possession. Nice defensive play, a nice hit. And I wouldn't be surprised here if they go for it on this play. Often after a turnover, it's one of those things you go for, try to catch defense a little off guard there with a little momentum shift. We'll see what the coaches have in mind for the Hawks on this next play. And getting a few things settled as well. Looks like on the sideline there. All right, we're ready to play. The whistle has blown, and the play clock will start, and the play is being relayed in from the sideline. And the Hawks are set. And going with a run that's worked for them also throughout this game, and another solid run from the outside, and finding some daylight there as well after a little contact, getting a couple more yards as going. Just a little short of the first down. It's going to be 2nd down and less than a yard here for the Hawks as they continue on. And there are those times, after a turnover, you want to go for the big one. But again, if it's working for you, it's working for you. And what has been working for Remsen St. Mary's is runs, especially the outside, trusting the blocks, trusting the backs to do what they do, and it's been very successful so far. 2nd down and less than a yard. Empty backfield this time. Man in motion, though. The handoff comes quickly and met just about at the line of scrimmage. We'll see where the spot is and where it's marked, if it's going to be enough for a first down. And 3rd down, it looks like. That's a no gain on that trap there. And 3rd down and short from the 16-yard line. I wouldn't be surprised to see just take it up the middle here, get the first down, and start anew with another drive. But we'll see here. Nope, going for the pass. And an open receiver in the corner, lays out for it, retains possession.
What a catch.
What a catch. Right at the goal line, right at the out of bounds by the pylon, hauls it in. Nice touch on that pass, and you got to give credit not only to the pass but to the reception to keep your feet, to keep possession, and watching it all the way. Just well done all around.
And really, the defender was there for the part, but it was just perfectly thrown. And just really surprised at that play.
He was there. He was with him. He didn't lose his guy, but nice pass and nice catch. There's not much you can do about that. Lining it up to kick the extra point. And once again, it is through, which brings the score to 43-0. 1:20 left here in the 3rd quarter. 43-0. Remsen St. Mary Hawks. We'll be right back.
EverTech, we believe in service. That means providing no-limits internet to more than 20 counties in Northwest Iowa. For more than 30 years, EverTech employees and their families live in the communities we serve. We're your neighbors and friends, and EverTech has been there when others haven't, and we continue to invest, build, and upgrade our network. We understand that rural Iowans deserve great internet too. It's who we are. EverTech is internet made easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, no limits. EverTech.
Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen has provided the best flooring materials for their customers since 1959. For all your project needs, including hardwood, tile, carpet, vinyl, and luxury vinyl, planks, and more. Visit their showroom in Remsen and see what flooring types will work for your home or business. Their team can also complete your flooring installation after your free estimate. Visit Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering in Remsen today and visit them on Facebook.
The Hawks kicking off here. Harris Lake Park with the clean reception and trying to get something generated here before this third quarter comes to a close. Nice return there. They'll start their drive here on their own 23-yard line.
About the 23-yard line where the Wolves will take over, 1st and 10.
And it's 1st and 10, and it does look like the clock is not stopped anymore with the score difference had at 43-0 here in the third quarter. It'll be a continual clock, it seems, 45 seconds now, as Harris Lake Park has the ball on their own 23-yard line. Remsen St. Mary's settled in on defense. And quarterback keeper outside, then up the middle for a nice respectable gain of about 7 yards. Clock continues to run. 2nd down and about 3 from the 30-yard line now. See if they can get one more play out before that third quarter comes to an end, down to 15 seconds here. And if they are going to get that play off, they better hustle up. Down to 10 seconds. And up to the line here quickly. As players are set, the play is off just in time before the quarter comes to a close up the middle, and looks like it will be enough for a 1st down when we resume play here in the 4th quarter as we come to a close of the 3rd. 43-0, Remsen St. Mary Hawks on top of Harris Lake Park Wolves. We'll be right back.
Westel Systems, TV that's in tune with your needs. Surf the web, download music, stream videos, you name it. Bundle your service for instant savings. Westel Systems, westelsystems.com.
American Bank, we take pride in supporting our community and cheering on the St. Mary's Hawks. From the moment you walk in the door, you will feel our school pride. Win big by letting us help you with all your personal, ag, and commercial banking needs. Show school spirit by showing them your Hawk pride with a St. Mary's debit card. As Hawks fly together, we will always be here for your banking needs. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy season. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And we're back here. Welcome once again, John Riggert, Simon Fuller, bringing you tonight's broadcast through Fuller Digital Solutions. Many thanks again to the sponsors that make this broadcast possible. Certainly in the area, continue to support them and thank them for their ability and their support for Remsen St. Mary's football and other area happenings. EverTech, Moeller Carpet and Floor Covering, Mackin Insurance Agency, Pinnacle Performance, Dave's Roofing, and American Bank, and Westel. As we begin the 4th quarter here, it's going to be a continual clock with the 35-point rule. Remsen St. Mary's again up 43-0. And Harris Lake Park continues their drive that ended the 3rd quarter. They're looking at 1st down and 10. They did get the 1st down on that last run play to end the 3rd. From there on 34-yard line, they continue to try to sustain a drive here in the 4th quarter. Looking back to pass, and has a step on the outside, just a bit overthrown. Some good defense there, step by step, step with the receiver there, number 26. But again, just a little overthrown as we look at 2nd down and 10 now from the 34. And it's not often you come back from a 43-0 deficit in the fourth quarter. I think at this point, Harris Lake Park, certainly you want to get on the scoreboard, and you also want to build on to next week and the weeks to come to continue to adapt and continue to do those things that you strive to do well. A whole lot of football season left, and certainly 2 weeks doesn't define a team, but you try to, again, end a game with momentum, and that's what they'll strive to do here in the fourth quarter. Met hard at the line of scrimmage with a nice hit there from the number 33, Xavier Gals. Make contact at the line of scrimmage, which is going to bring up a third down and about 9 yards as the play comes in from the sideline. Third down and 10 on Harris Lake Park's own 34, and that continual clock brings us all the way down to about 10 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And looking at pass, looks like a receiver on the left-hand side fell down there, and a nice basket catch there, retaining possession. There is a flag down. We'll wait and see what the call is on that. It is a hold on the defense. I'd mentioned there's a receiver that fell down on the left-hand side there, wonder if that had something to do with it. If he was pulled down a little bit, that's where the quarterback looked first to throw to. Certainly made something out of it, finding the receiver on the right-hand side. A nice catch to be made by the ground. But the penalty is on Remsen St. Mary's, and maybe their first penalty of the game, I believe.
I believe it is.
Again, been a clean game so far for the Hawks, but that will be move the chains a little bit and will remain third down. Looks like a 5-yard implemented there, which brings up about third down and a few yards to go here. Third down and 2, we'll call it.
Very long 2 for the Wolves.
Defense and offense set, and 2 backs going to the outside on the quick handoff, looking for space, just can't find any. Had a few Hawks there, and on top of the tackle there at the end was number 26, Jeremy Kenk, and a few guys met him, and again, just stringing out the run, swarming that ball carrier has kind of been the name of the game for this Hawk defense tonight. And back deep for the Hawks is Brendan Fish, but it looks like not going to punt. Harris Lake Park, not a lot to lose at this point, going for it on 4th and about 4. Quarterback keeper, faking the handoff, and not going to be enough for the first down. Looks like he may have gained about 2 yards there. Certainly don't blame him going for it when you're down 43-0 with 9.5 minutes now. But good effort, kept those legs moving, just wasn't enough, and the Remsen St. Mary tacklers were there again to stop short that play, and more than that, to stop short that drive once again. So Remsen St. Mary's takes over with the ball, up 43-0, just a little over 9 minutes left here in this fourth quarter. Offense is getting set once again. Looks like we have some new players on the field. You can tell because their jerseys sure are white. But it is good to get some experience across the board. A low snap, but a nice recovery to try to make something of it, and somehow gets back to the line of scrimmage. That could have been a whole lot worse. Low snap, and again, able to get it and even get about half a yard there to make a little positive out of that. So kudos for sticking with it and moving forward. Remsen St. Mary's gets ready again for their second down and little less than 10 play. Going to hand off straight up the middle, and some nice line blocking, finding a gap there in the middle to squeeze ahead, just a couple yards, few yards short of that first down. Going to bring up third down.
Yeah, really a nice seam created there.
It was.
He shot the gap, and he got north and south quick.
It is, and with the score the way it is, you certainly have no need to pass. And looks like with some different players in, getting some game experience, you just want to do what you do, and they're certainly remaining disciplined even with a few new players there to keep the ball moving forward and finding their blocks along the way. And snap looked good. I think the eye just may have been taken off there before it was actually caught. I think he started moving a little bit before fully having that ball, but that's not a... Talk about the coaches being happy so far. There's something the coaches can't be happy about. They always need to work on something. But fumble there brings up 4th down and 8 now with a loss of a few yards on that play. Looks like Remsen St. Mary's will punt the ball away to the Wolves here. Number 8, Ryan Willman, punting once again. And snapping to him, Sean Cronin, 45, is going to be the long snapper. And the snap is good. The kick is off. Nice little spiral there, caught cleanly by Harris Lake Park, but had some defenders there, some contact made, couldn't quite bring him down right away, but again, enough defenders there to make quick work of that return, which gives Harris Lake Park the ball with a short return on their own side of the field.
Official timeout, 6:42 to play in the game.
And we'll take a short timeout here and be right back with you.
Considering a new roof, you want to put your roof in the hands of Dave's Roofing. Dave's Roofing specializes in residential roofing and has over 10 years of experience. Dave's Roofing covers any job from a 60 to 80 mile radius of Sioux City and has a 10-man crew that completes most jobs in one day. Dave's Roofing will make sure the cleanup job is done right afterwards too. And the products installed are impact rated and eligible for homeowners insurance discounts. Look up Dave's Roofing on Facebook and check out the work that's been done and customer testimonials.
Pinnacle Performance in Correctionville. When you want the most from your diesel, whether it's for fun or for work or on the farm, it's Pinnacle Performance. The reviews say it all. Quality work, the proper diagnostic equipment and resources for the high performance you're looking for. It's Pinnacle Performance.
Welcome back once again. A short time out there. Continuous clock happening here in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes, 42 seconds left. Remsen St. Mary's with a 43-0 lead. Harris Lake Park with the ball after a rare Remsen St. Mary's punt. Had a bad snap and jumped on the ball and left them at 4th and long. So punting away, and at their own 11-yard line, Harris Lake Park will take over and still try to make something. Try to find the end zone, get some points on the board to build some momentum for next week. Talking about next week, St. Mary's will be playing Siouxland Christian Whiting. It's going to be a home game, and Siouxland Christian Whiting against Remsen St. Mary's next week on the 11th. For those fans looking to tune in here at Fuller Digital Solutions or to attend the game. But game still to finish here tonight, 43-0 with the Hawks in the lead and Harris Lake Park ready, setting formation with 6:42 left here in the game. Snap is received and a little reverse action, fake reverse. Quarterback keeps it and quickly brought down once again. Discipline. We've said more than once, and discipline certainly shown there, staying home on the outside. Fake reverse had, and about a 4 or 5 yard gain around the outside there. Tackle there was Brody Short with a nice tackle there in the open field on the outside. 2nd down and about 6, I'll say, on the 15-yard line. Harris Lake Park again approaching the ball. And keeping it on the ground once again, squeezing through, back and forth. Minimal gain will bring up a 3rd and about 2 to 3 yards.
Bring up 3rd and about 2 for Harris Lake Park.
I'm punching you. You gotta punch him or I'll punch you.
And even with a few new players getting a little game action in, that defense is still well coached and defense is still well disciplined against this Harris Lake Park offense. 5.5 minutes, 3rd down and 2 from Harris Lake Park's own 19-yard line. Going to go to the air this time, or seek to. Long ball has more than a step and just overthrown. Had about 3 steps on the defensive back there and had a lot of real estate in front of him. Just overthrown a little bit and had a nice play there, good opportunity, but with that overthrow, it'll bring up 4th down and 2 yards to go. just under 5 minutes now as the clock continues to tick. And it looks like Harris Lake Park is going to punt the ball away. When you're that deep in your own territory, even with the score the way it is, 43-0, punting it away here, returning deep is number 1, Brody Shorg. And a little juking back and forth, trying to find a space, and just couldn't find the blocks to follow and couldn't find that daylight along the way. So a nice open field tackle there on that cleanly caught punt, just couldn't generate much of a return. Remsen St. Mary's will take over with the ball.
Take me to my car. And then drop yours off.
Some quick substitutions being made on both sides of the ball. Whistle's been blown, play clock begins. And Bunkers continuing to direct traffic there on the offense and continues to keep it on the ground. Not much on the outside, try to cut it on the inside and made something out of it, getting about halfway there for the sticks. 2nd down and 5 coming up.
Hensley on the stop will bring up 2nd. About 5 for the Hawks.
And as the offense takes formation and gets settled. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game, about 13 seconds left on the play clock. 2nd down and 5 from Remsen St. Mary's own 22. And a handoff once again right up the middle. I don't think he was even touched anyway through, and pulled down from behind.
For a big game.
And there's a late flag. Yeah. Wondered on that tackle, the way he was brought down there. That was pretty clear horse collaring taking place, and a few more yards tacked on. But from that point of the handoff to 25 yards down the field, I don't think he was touched until that horse collar tackle. And great blocking and just great vision, finding the hole and getting through there, and sizable gain. And tack on the penalty yards as well, and Remsen St. Mary's continues to roll on the offensive side. And I would assume Remsen St. Mary's continues just to keep it on the ground. And with just under 3 minutes now, 2:50 left in this 4th quarter, the sizable lead. But 1st down and 10 from the 19-yard line now in motion, and keeps it himself with room to be had and a little last. There's a touchdown. Looked like he was content going out of bounds, then a little slip back to the inside, and one more touchdown for the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks. Nice run there, and nice move there at the end to squeeze into the goal line there before hitting the out of bounds and before getting tackled, which 49-0. Extra point to be attempted here once again. See if Jeremy Kunk can stay perfect on the night with his PATs as he has thus far. And the snap and hold are good, and straight through the uprights is good. Brings us to 50-0. Remsen St. Mary's, 2:33 left in the 4th quarter. 2:33 left in this game. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies, we can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
But
Digital Solutions started a little over 6 years ago doing Facebook Live videos for a couple ball games. And little did we know we'd have the 2020 pandemic and so many reasons for doing live streams on our new YouTube channel. We have 12 schools we cover: Mississippi, South Dakota, and Iowa. And we're always growing. If you're interested in working with FTS as camera operator or play-by-play for the many sports we cover, or if you would like to use our services to live stream your event, email us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com and subscribe to Fuller Digital Solutions on YouTube.
As you see the kickoff just had by Remsen St. Mary's. Harris Lake Park with a decent return there. 52-0 after the last touchdown. It was at halftime 22-0. Remsen St. Mary's again just wearing down this Harris Lake Park defense, and second half scoring 28 points to add on to that to again make it 50-0. Continuous clock going on now, just at 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. See if Harris Lake Park again can string something together to build some momentum for next week and their next game, and have something to hang their hat on against this tough Remsen St. Mary Hawk team. And that's not going to do it. Poor snap down low through the legs, and going to be a sizable loss for the Wolves on what may be this last possession of this football game. So second down and well over 20 after that bad snap. Still making some substitutions, down to 1:25 left here. Play clock still at 20 seconds.
I'm looking at his feet.
And another bad snap, and that's going to be 2 more points for Remsen St. Mary's, a safety. And things, I hate to say falling apart, but not the way you want to end a game. Certainly some composure lost along the way, and you do give credit to Remsen St. Mary's throughout this game for their intensity and discipline, and for their game plan. Harris Lake Park certainly giving it their all as well. Just some things along the way that didn't help their cause in sustaining and trying to get some points on the board, but also defensively it seems Storm Lake St. Mary's, just their game planning, their play calling, their abilities have bode well this game to give them a 52-0 lead with now 1 minute 13 seconds left here in the fourth. And as with the safety, Harris Lake Park will be then kicking off a little further back to Remsen St. Mary's. And regardless of the score, regardless of the win and the loss, it's a beautiful night to be outside here in Lake Park, and enjoyable Friday night to watch some high school 8-man football. Certainly enjoyed being part of this with a great crowd here at Harris Lake Park, and the many visiting fans as well from Remsen St. Mary's. Punted away and returned by number 3, Alex Schroeder. Brought down about midfield. Clock continues to run, about a minute left, and I'd be surprised if another play is even run.
Stage on the tackle for the Wolves. 50 seconds to go.
45 seconds as the clock continues to tick down. Play clock has not started yet. There's the whistle for that at 24 seconds. We'll see if they take a knee. Another thing, haven't seen any injuries through this game too, which we always give thanks for. People have played hard. I'm sure a few bumps and bruises, but nothing appears any severely serious situations along this game, which is always a good thing anytime. Taking a knee, and 15 seconds left. That's going to be it here from Lake Park. The final score is going to be 52-0. Remsen St. Mary's Hawks over the Harris Lake Park Wolves. It's been a joy to broadcast here. Simon Fuller, John Riggert together. And as we look ahead for the other weeks of football to go here, keep in mind Fuller Digital Solutions through their Facebook page. Give it a like, their YouTube channel, give it a follow and subscribe. Keep in tune with the happenings of the Hawks and other area schools along the way. I want to give one more thanks to our sponsors, Evertech, Muller Carpet and Floor Covering, Mackin Insurance Agency, Pinnacle Performance, Dave's Roofing, American Bank, and Westel. And as we close with the score of 52-0, this game has been all Remsen St. Mary Hawks. Harris Lake Park, they did have their moments, they did have their opportunities, but again, never able to consistently string anything together. And you give a lot of credit of that to Remsen St. Mary's with their players, with their game plan, with their defense holding firm, and some big plays along the way too. 52-0. all extra points after touchdowns, 1 2-point conversion taken. And as I said before, a pretty clean game. I believe 1 penalty against Remsen St. Mary's through it all. And on the ground, in the air, had some success against this Harris Lake Park defense along the way, and really stepped up a lot along the way too. Simon, anything to add from your vantage point here?
Just appreciate your great broadcasting abilities tonight. Hope to have John Riggert on the call again in the future sometime. And just a fun ball game to do with you. A fun night, a nice night, and congrats to the Hawks, 2-0 on the season. And like we said early on, we got the report that there was going to be a couple players down, and you really wouldn't have known it. This team really came together. That's when you know you have a good team.
They did.
When people rally around those moments, and they really did play a complete game tonight.
Good team and good coaches, and they stepped up, and the players certainly responded well. Not sure how long they knew some players would be out, but whatever the case, you couldn't tell. I don't know how different this game would have been otherwise, but those who did step in, certainly with their quarterback in this case, Jackson Bunkers, he stood firm and directed that offense well, had some great throws along the way, and the running game too, supporting that, finding those gaps on the outside, at times the inside, but just long sustained drives and some big plays along the way, and really no response ever to be had from Harris Lake Park along the way.
All right.
But we do wish everyone, if you are viewing this game online, have a good rest of the night, a great long holiday weekend ahead. Hope some rest from your labors is on this Labor Day ahead. Always a joy to be here together and to be able to offer you Friday Night Football. Thanks again for tuning in, for listening, for watching, and I'll turn it over to Simon once more here as we close.
Yeah, and we'll see you again next week. We'll have more Hawk action on Fuller Digital Solutions, along with many other area towns. Check in. We've got more games going on tonight, and again, a lot of action next week. Thank you again for joining us. Thanks to our fine sponsors. Thanks to Mr. John Riggert for play-by-play tonight, and for Harris Lake Park for hosting us tonight. That'll wrap it up for Fuller Digital Solutions. I'm Simon Fuller with the Mr. John Riggert, and wishing you a fantastic night, and like you said, a wonderful Labor Day weekend.
Thank you.